When you go to an art store to buy your materials, you're often confronted with a wide variety of materials, and it's hard to make choices. And I know from being a student, when I was a student in art school, price came into play. And there's a difference between professional range and student range for sure. And price isn't the only thing, but it is a factor. In the professional range with liquitex, we've got our heavy body paint, soft body, we've got our inks, and of course we have our new sprays as well. And over here on the student side, we have liquitex basics. Now, yeah, cost is definitely a factor, but why and what's the difference between them? When we make professional materials, we use the absolute most pigment that we can and still get the proper qualities that we want in there. Or with a student range of paint, we'll use the pigment that will give the best results for that too, but still keep the cost down. Also, the range of colors. You know, we have a huge range of colors in all these professional products. Here, we're a much smaller range with basics. A lot of times too, it'll be the difference between something being a genuine color and a hue color. What I mean by that is we'll often have more hues in the student range, and a hue is a substitute. So if there's, let's say, a cadmium color in the professional range, there might be a cadmium hue or more hues there that approximate that color but keep the cost down with alternate pigments. Again, differences too, when you have the professional range of colors, you'll mill them 3 times if that's what's necessary to get the color, or maybe you'll only do that twice here to get a very, very good product, but again, not quite the level of what you'd expect with a professional one. And that's to be able to offer students a choice, offer something that they can afford and get themselves into painting. But there is a difference visually. When I look at this little illustration here, now over here is quinacridone magenta in soft body, our professional range, and here is quinacridone magenta in basics. Now when you look at the mass tone, that's the color straight out of the tube, that doesn't look a whole lot different. It doesn't look a lot. There's a slight difference. But where you really notice it is when you mix it with white. And I've got even amounts of quinacridone magenta in the professional range with titanium white and with basics with titanium white. And I think it's pretty clear to see that you have a deeper, stronger color coming through, a much more intense color here with the professional range of paint. It goes a lot farther. And I always put it this way. I think of it like house paint. I often buy the best house paint that I can buy because I don't want to put 2 or 3 coats on the house or on a room. I want better coverage, I want better quality. So student range is wonderful to get you into painting, but when you run out of certain colors, give a shot at the professional range, see what they'll do. I think you'll find a big, big difference and you'll really enjoy what it has to offer.